Hi, everybody. Today I'm going to talk about intuition and give you a little practice to strengthen your intuition. Why, you might ask, am I talking about intuition? I believe it's a really important part of our healing process and health journey. Um, as we begin to unravel the layers of our nervous system, maybe come out of kind of survival mode or fight or flight, we generally notice our intuition or the quiet whispers of awareness coming online. Those things start to turn up. But we don't have to just wait for that to happen too. We can also actively build connection with it. And I can think of three reasons that you may want to strengthen your intuition and lean on it in your health journey. Um, one of them being the first one, it helps us connect to that internal wisdom that lives, beneath or beyond the sometimes loud mind that is often in survival mode and often very responsive to what's going on around us, maybe trying to protect us, trying to keep us safe. And our intuition is basically that deeper well or deeper voice that is going to have guidance, but it's often very quiet at first unless you really practice and strengthen it. Number two, our bodies know so much more than we give credit to, than we can speak to, than we can put words to. Our bodies have a deep level of knowing and resonance with what is right for us. And again, it is like a muscle that needs to be trained. We're very used to ignoring that voice or maybe even being like, maybe not consciously, it could be subconsciously afraid of following that voice or being told that, it's wrong or it's weird, various reasons that voice has been quieted over time. And then uh, very last one is the more we begin to know and learn and trust this voice, it helps us to strengthen our own internal trust muscle, which builds confidence over time. And there's something to be said about building confidence on your health and wellness journey because that allows you to be the advocate for yourself. You are not handing away that um, the power or the control to someone else. It helps you to really strengthen that internal voice and ultimately lead you on your own journey because everyone is going to be walking a unique journey. And time and time again, you know, uh, you will be asked to take ownership for your part and where you're showing up. And the more that you can trust yourself and feel confident to move forward with what's right for you, um, the greater off you will be. And you will find practitioners that can support that level of you and your awareness. Okay, so let me just bring you into a little practice. There are many ways to strengthen intuition and to work with it. I'm going to give you a very simple exercise that is super easy. The stakes are low. Nothing's going to happen if you don't, have the right, like there's no right or wrong here. So, um, I'm going to tell you it, and then you get to go practice this on your own. It's going to be an exercise that you'll do outside. I want you to find a place. Don't stress yourself out. Find a place where you can walk, and that there are multiple ways that you can go. This could be walking out your front door. This could be going to a park with different trail loops or heads. And essentially, when you are walking, I want it to be give yourself some time to where you don't have to be rushed back for an appointment or a thing. You want to give yourself some space and time so that you're in a relaxed state where you can hear your intuition or at least begin to practice. And I'm going to just invite you to when walk out the front door or you begin that walk, you're going to listen to potentially two voices. You might hear your head say, like, this is the way I always go. We're just going to go this way. And I want you to listen to the deeper layer, which you could use some of our heart coherence practices that we've done before, or like creating some space and some warmth and some attention around the heart and allowing that part of you to lead. You also can, that voice could come from your gut. It could just be this gut reaction to walk right today, even though you always go left. You don't know why, you can't explain it. That's often what intuition sounds like, is your mind might want to explain it or make sense of it, but there really is no explanation here. You are just listening to other information that is coming through your body that you cannot make sense of or explain in this moment. You must actually take the step and trust to be able to see, the other side of that. And I want you to look for evidence of why, maybe why did I choose this way? Oh, wow, like I'm walking a new path and I'm seeing things I don't normally see because when I go my same way that I always go, I just get into habit and ritual and I'm thinking about, my body's not even having to think about where I am. So I'm not being present and I'm just on my grocery list, my to-do list, a message that someone sent me, all of that's going on. Oh, I walked this new way and I am seeing the way the light is moving through the trees. My body feels more relaxed. Just notice. That's my example to you. So as you go about this exploratory intuition walk, you're just going to keep having that conversation with yourself. You come to the next turn. Which way does my body want to go? I would think of the conversation with your intuition as being like a conversation with your body. And we often talk about this, but the conscious awareness being the 1 to 5%, that's really your mind. Your mind is aware and trying to make sense of, but it's such a limited capacity to what your entire being knows and has available. So you're going to think of, I'm listening to my body, of which way does it want to go? And of course, as I said, the stakes are low. Nothing wrong is going to happen if you listen to your mind or your body on this one. It's just about playing with it, having some fun, and noticing what you notice and noticing what it feels like to listen to your body. And I'd be so curious, does it bring up anything for you? Do you feel that sense of trust and coherence, or do you feel like, oh man, like I don't normally do this and I don't know why I'm going this way, and you start questioning, and hey, there's nothing wrong with either of those. I'm just curious to open up that conversation. So let me know how this goes for you, and if you'd like to hear more exercises on intuition, let me know.